Now, I'm going to start recording this because this is going to go on YouTube, right? So you guys better be on best behavior. So no donations.
It's been a long journey, Elder Hwayan. Thank you for your presence.
It's your boy. It's Genuine. Now, first, but before I do that, I need to sort my team out. That's a bit better.
Don't mention it. Thank you for taking the time to welcome me.
I'm getting tired, so I'm going to get some sleep. Okay, Spacey. See you soon. And thank you again for popping in.
General.
Oh my God, it's an old man.
From the Express. Oh, I'm sorry for my bad timing. I didn't know you were.
It's the bitch boy.
Don't worry, you're just in time.
Oh, look, he's on the floor.
It's been a while, my friends from the Astral Express.
He's so sleepy. I dreamed about you on Penacony.
Oh. Well, it's an honor to be in your dreams, my friend.
How YouTube meme is stinky. Fuck you.
Allow me to introduce you to General Hwayan. He's the Arbiter General of the Xianzhou Zhuming, known as the Flaming Heart.
No need to be so formal. I'm just a tourist.
I've just realized my alerts aren't on, so let's put those on real quick.
Come to attend the ceremony.
Okay, there we go. Alert should be back on now.
The Arbiter Generals, but also the Furnace Master
Look
of the
at him.
Artisanship Commission. Besides his martial skills, he excels in forging various weapons. Such talents are unique, even among the Arbiter Generals.
Be it Arbiter General or Furnace Master, these are merely titles given to me long ago. I've retired several times.
Just realized my chat box isn't working either, so that should now be loading. Sorry, people.
The Marshal has called me back to duty, and I had no choice but to answer the call.
Also, yes, it's Loki.
Well, in the end, I'm to blame. Living such a long life naturally brings its share of disapproval.
I disapprove of being alive, and I've only been alive for 25 years.
General Hwayan.
I know, Lou. I saw them.
You, General Hwayan.
Glad to meet you, General. I'm being polite because, you know, I'm actually respectful to my elders, unlike the elderly being nice to us.
No need to be all formal. Today I'm just a guest on the Lawfu, the same as all of you. So, these three are the ones you mentioned, Jingyuin? The heroes who helped you with the Ambrosial Arbor.
Oh, I see Yingling then.
Indeed. There's Dan Heng, March 7th, and her. Without their help,
What these days he's going to say our name.
the Lawfu might not have easily overcome this crisis.
Easily?
So,
We have to fight Big Titty
Arbiter
Fantilia.
Yunli's reincarnation has returned to the Lawfu and will attend the war dance. I'd love to have a drink
Ow.
with you should the chance present itself.
You're more than welcome, General Hwayan.
Look at him.
This young friend is?
Yanqing, my apprentice. He remains by my side as my retainer due to his youth, which I hope will season him with experience. He will stand for the Lawfu's Cloud Knights in the upcoming war dance,
Oh.
ready to take on all kinds of challenges.
Great, great.
Look at the little
It's a
toe
real
beans.
treat to see so many talented young people around here today.
So why the fuck am I in the room?
Oh, I almost forgot. This is my apprentice, Yunli.
Oh.
It's you!
You saw his sword.
Oh, it's you. Hello.
Oh, you two already know each other? Guess we don't need any introductions then.
I'll do the redeems after this.
What a coincidence! I was afraid I'd have trouble finding this girl.
Oh? Now you've piqued my curiosity. Tell me,
You're getting
how
heavy.
did you two become acquainted?
She stole his sword.
She helped me capture the escaped Borison prisoners at the Starskiff Haven. Allow me to express my gratitude for you. But when you left, you took my flying sword with you.
Yeah.
Your flying sword? Oh, so that's why I found a dagger in my bag. Turns out it's yours.
Don't bully my nephew. He's getting heavy, Cheese. He's a chonky boy now. Look at him. He is chonky. Look at him. He's getting big. Like, right, I'm gonna do it. Ready? Long boy. He's long. And no, he does not mind me doing this in the slightest. Calling Yanqing's flying sword a dagger? Shit.
Yes, it is. Now that we've met again, I hope...
Nope, that won't do.
Excuse me?
Won't do?
You want your sword back, right? Well, you can't just take it back.
He is a
On
cutie.
the Zhuming, when you lose your sword on the battlefield, you have to reclaim it on the battlefield.
Oh, did we get to fuck her up?
As for this little sword, it was supposed to strike that escaped Borisin prisoner. But unfortunately, its owner's agitated state caused it to fly off like a kite with a broken string, and it missed its target.
She is picking a fight, and I don't know how I feel about this.
Anyway, if I hadn't caught it and helped it hit its mark, that Borisin prisoner would have gotten away.
I mean...
Hold on a sec, Yunli. You took my sword without even asking, and now you're refusing to give it back?
So much for Lafu's sword masters.
What did you just
It was in the
say?
Borison, you liar.
You just stepped up and took your sword back from me fair and square? I would have totally respected you. But nope, you tried to play it down, expecting me to just hand it back to you like it's nothing. In front of everyone.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of what happens when you take someone's personal belongings.
With all due respect, you don't honor your sword. So you don't deserve it.
I don't know whether I like her or hate her.
Hasn't anyone told you that taking without asking is stealing? If you want to settle this with swords, fine. Let's have a one-on-one duel right now.
Oh, here we go. I spoke too soon.
Yanqing.
Well, that's more like it. Just be careful. Because I'm not as easy to handle as the Borisin.
You two, be quiet and apologize to Yanqing.
Hey! Whose side are you on, Grandpa?
I don't take sides.
Liar.
It's a small misunderstanding, and an apology would be too much. I've heard about the Zhu Ming's incredible swordplay and craftsmanship, most notably the legendary Flame Wheel Octet. Seeing Miss Yunli, who is among those ranks today,
I'm trying to summon husband so I can get cuddles, and it's not
Fiery
working.
edge.
Ow. Smacked my hand on my
Such
mug.
grandiose names. Some folks love to spin these fancy titles, trying to set the Cloud Knights apart. Yunli is still just a young girl, a bit awkward and hot-tempered. So please forgive her if she's being rude.
Dude, does that sound like guys?
Everyone, Elder Huayan and I have some business to discuss. For now, Yanqing, why don't you entertain our guests and take Miss Yunli to the inn?
How about
I'll
no?
find another chance to talk with you all. I'd like to express my gratitude to the Astral Express for helping the Law Food during the crisis.
That's so kind of you. I mean, you've already thanked us so many times.
Oh, now she's acting modest.
Please forgive me for coming at an inconvenient time.
You know what? Their grandpa's nearly as short as me.
You needn't apologize, General Huayan.
All right, Yunli. Take this opportunity to clear things up with Yanqing.
Yeah. It's better to make friends than enemies. But I won't be heading to the inn just yet. I want to visit Lingsha. She just arrived in the Lafu and could use some help settling in.
Lingsha, oh, is this one of the characters I've been eyeing up? That's saying something. What do you mean, jeez? I'm not that fucking short. I'm just small. I'm just small-sized. Okay.
Yanqing, once you've helped our guests get settled, go to the artisan ship.
He's now lying on my foot. I'm not allowed to go anywhere.
Heard about the attack and the detainment of the IPC ship. Qingzu sent word that the IPC members are protesting and wish to have their cargo back.
Of course they are.
See if you can calm them down. Don't get aggressive. Just make it clear that the Xianzhou Luofu has no intention of violating their rights.
Okay, let's put my drink back on my little cup warmer that I have on my desk because I am fancy and never drink all my tea.
I'm on it.
Okay, Yunli.
This trip is totally worth it. Compared to the Juming, the Luofu is so much livelier.
Oh, he's just nuzzled against my foot. I'm gushing.
But it's a shame the Luofu sword masters don't seem that great.
Glad to meet you, Miss
Glad to
Yunli.
meet you too. Are you here to participate in the war dance?
I will fuck you up, yes. Can outsiders participate in the war dance as well?
Of course. To honor martial arts, the Cloud Knight's ring is always open to outsiders.
Oh, I could fuck some people up, yes!
If you can defeat the ringmaster selected by the Xianzhou, you'll not only win rewards and prizes, but also be making a name for yourself.
Do you want me to explain to chat how many cups were on your desk when I came round? I'll do that for you. There was 4 on my desk. Don't
Sounds
judge.
tempting, doesn't it?
What's the flame wheel octet the general spoke of?
That's how outsiders refer to my peers in the Juming Cloud Knights and the Artisanship Commission.
Oh, yeah.
We all train under Grandpa's guidance, learning the art of craftsmanship and swordplay. That's how we got that title, I guess. Just don't mention it in front of Grandpa. He always says that empty titles bring pointless challenges and conflicts. We Juming sword masters pride ourselves on the success of the group over the individual.
Aren't you coming with us? Also, husband, can you bring me power bank up when I get cuddle, please? There we go. Aren't you coming with us?
I have some things to do. Besides, little Yanqing doesn't seem too happy about me tagging.
She called him little. He shouldn't have said you stole his sword, but you did take his sword.
Yeah, you're right. I took it with my skills. So I guess you can say I'm a robber or something. How dare he imply I'm a thief? Totally different.
Really?
Besides, the sword seems scared of its own master. I'd like to ask him. You claim to cherish your sword as your life, yet you don't even recognize the state it's in right now? I didn't intend to keep his sword. I was planning to take this chance to return it to him. But now, I've changed my mind. I'll give that poor flying sword some proper maintenance. I won't consider returning the sword unless he learns how to say please, hello, thank you, and sorry.
Basic human manners then, really.
He can forget about it for now.
Oh dear. You scratch your head, feeling a tingling sensation on your scalp at the thought of the impending troubles Yanqing will face. While you're distracted, the young girl has already wandered off on her own, her whereabouts unknown. Genuine!
I'm sorry for Yanqing's rudeness.
How bloody rude of him.
Not at all. Taunted by Yunli like that, even a training dummy would be angry. You've taught your apprentice well. If it were me in my younger days, I'm afraid I'd have drawn my sword and fought.
Hi. You okay?
Yeah, it's still toasty.
Toasty roasty. Yungli's gonna fuck Yanqing up.
Well, have fun with that.
Come back. I want to cuddle. That was not a cuddle, that was a bite. Kate.
What?
Cuddle. Give me a proper one. I'm fucking attention and yeet. One of these days that headset is gonna break when it just gets yeeted off my head. Oh god, that was funny.
Yanqing can understand your
I got
concerns.
chocolate.
On the other hand, Yunli is still a naive girl who's only interested in swordplay. Honestly, I brought her here to participate.
I just
in the
remembered,
war
it's my
effort.
OBS recording the stream
I want to
in
broaden her
multiple
horizons.
audio tracks. I hope so, but never mind if it isn't. I can still work with it. Okay, let's go speak to Yang Qing. No, let's speak to these two first.
Hey, Don Hung. I thought all the Xianzhou generals were like Jing Yuan.
We've kept this chocolate in the fridge. This ain't gonna melt. Kidnapped? Oh no. Did you make a clip? Oh god, I gotta see this now. Oh no. It's just the way my headset goes flying off. That is going into a fucking montage at some point. Thank you. That's beautiful.
But that General Huayan, he looks so thin and scraggy. As if even a light breeze would knock him over.
I wish I could be described as that.
Is really an Arbiter General?
Well, each Xianzhou ship has its own division and specialty within the Alliance. Not all of the Arbiter Generals are good at leading the charge. You heard what Jing Yuan said, right? General Huayan was once the head of all the skilled craftsmen on the Zhuming.
I love Chocolate Man. Why does he look so old?
Yeah, you've noticed that too? It's really weird. Do the Xianzhou people age? I rarely see any old people on the Xianzhou ship, and when I do, they're usually travelers. But General Huayan looks like an ordinary old grandpa. Is he really a Xianzhou general?
Good question. He's right there. So why don't you ask him yourself?
Because it's rude?
Nah, I'd like to live a little longer.
That too.
We should leave. General Jing Yuan asked Yan Qing to entertain us, so obviously, he has important matters to discuss. Let's not waste any time here.
All the drinks. All the snacks. Okay, Yang Qing, do what you need to
This is
do.
the report Qing Zhu just sent me. Let me take a look.
Explain?
Huh. It looks like the General has given me a tough challenge. He wants me to try and help put the IPC's mind at ease.
Send me in, I'll do it. Is this some kind of test from the General?
Well, it's not exactly a test. As Cloud Knight officers, we not only learn the art of war and martial arts, but also occasionally have to handle diplomatic disputes.
Yeah, fuck that shit. You don't have a
Just-
clip section on the
no.
server?
Talking things out isn't as straightforward as duking it out with weapons on the battlefield.
Do I not?
This is especially true when you're up against the IPC, with their non-stop corporate babble.
Okay, never mind. Check if you go back on the server now. There is now Eclipse under the Mimberly personal.
Well, let's not worry about that for now. Shall I take you to the inn?
No, because I don't want to go to the inn with you. Let's go. After watching Yan Qing and the others leave.
It is the Law Fu's honor to have you in attendance at the war dance. Yet, the fact that a simple martial arts ceremony has attracted esteemed generals from the Zhu Ming and the Yao Qing implies intentions beyond mere spectating. Might there be any specific instructions from the Marshal?
You're overthinking it, Jing Yuan. As I said, I'm here to broaden my granddaughter's horizons. I have no ulterior motives.
I sense bullshit.
However, I have no clue what the Yao Qing Arbiter General has in mind. Do you remember when you accepted this position? I told you that an Arbiter General's battlefield goes beyond the physical one. You'll need to lead and manage everything on the Xianzhou. The title of Arbiter General holds a weight far greater than its literal meaning. So many years have passed, and you've done well. However, longevity for the Xianzhou people can be a curse. Living too long means that every mistake you made will lurk in the shadows. And one day, they'll eventually catch up to you. The Marshal knows everything that has happened on the Law.
The ins and out on the Umbricial Arbor disaster.
Merlin's Claw of the Yao Qing. She has come specifically for you.
What?
Speaking of which, why hasn't she arrived yet? They say the Merlin's Claw strikes like lightning. Being late isn't her style.
That's not true, General Huayan. She's been here a while, but I'm sure you've heard of her unbridled nature.
Yes!
As soon as she disembarked from the star skiff, she mentioned having something to attend to and simply disappeared.
Ah, we got the two boys now.
You must be the messengers from the Xianzhou Yao Qing, I assume.
We are Jiaoqiu and Moza, retainers of the Merlin's Claw. It's an honor to meet you in person, Arbiter Generals.
Is he ever going to open his eyes?
Now this is interesting. A guest who doesn't come to visit but sends a message instead. What does she mean? Tell me, what could be more important to her than coming here?
That she can be fucked.
Master heard about a spectacular view in Scale Gorge Waterscape. I believe she went there to enjoy it.
A spectacular view? Ha! Did you hear that, Jingyuan? This person is being sarcastic.
About that.
Please do not misunderstand me, General Huayan. I was simply stating the truth. Master thought it would be inappropriate to keep you waiting, so she sent us here. Once she's finished with admiring the scenery, she'll personally come and apologize to the both of you.
Okay, and she couldn't do this after why? Something doesn't seem right. In the meantime, outside the palace of Astrum.
Drat. I forgot to ask Yunli to return my sword.
I don't think you'll ever get your sword back.
Unacceptable. Every sword is precious to me. If it weren't for the General's interference, I would have taught that shameless girl a lesson in swordplay.
Are you sure about that?
By the way, I don't know if it's just me, but the General seemed a little reserved. Could it be because of Elder Huayan's visit?
Reserved? Really?
Maybe I'm just overthinking things.
No, you're not. When I entered the Palace of Astrum, I realized that the messenger from the Xianzhou Zhu Ming was actually the Arbiter General himself. So, the messenger from the Xianzhou Yao Qing must be the Merlin's Claw herself, I presume.
That's right.
Well, that's what makes this entire thing so unusual.
What's so unusual about it? They simply received an invitation from Jingyuan, just like the crew, right?
The war dance is just a small festival. And now we have two Arbiter Generals from other Xianzhou ships here. I'm afraid they're here for something more.
Oh, God.
Maybe they've come to hold Jingyuan accountable for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis?
Oh, God.
Hold him accountable? Come on, didn't the Law Fu fall victim to the disciples of
Sanctus Medicus,
and
yeah.
the Antimatter Legion? Why would they blame the victim?
Because he broke a few rules.
Don Shu's rebellion and Ventilia's scheming are merely one side of the story to the other Arbiter Generals of the Alliance. Only a single piece of incontrovertible evidence remains, creating an endless source of potential complications.
God.
The Ambrosial Arbor.
Yes. It's undeniable that the plague mark, which was subdued by the Xianzhou Lo Fu, has resurfaced. But was it really a conspiracy instigated by the Antimatter Legion? Or does it indicate a traitorous intent from within the Lo Fu, implicating Jingyuan himself? Once the spark of suspicion is kindled, it proves hard to extinguish.
Very true. No wonder we recalled back for the ceremony.
What was I thinking? Seriously, here I was looking forward to a carefree and enjoyable trip. But it seems wherever we go, drama is just around the corner.
Story of my life.
Aw, I was so excited. I thought those Arbiter Generals were just here to see the ceremony.
Nah, that'd be too
By the
easy.
way, I heard that an alchemist from the Juming diplomatic ship has arrived, and rumors say that she's to be the new Cauldron Master of the Alchemy Commission on the Luofu.
Oh, yeah?
An alchemist from the Zhu Ming serving as the Cauldron Master on the Luofu? While it's not unheard of, the timing itself...
Thanks to your words, Mr. Dan Heng. Now I finally see the underlying tensions. The General is under tremendous pressure.
Hold on, guys. I want to change my necklace real
He's
quick.
completely oblivious to his troubles. How naive of me.
Come on, don't think like that. Leave the adult matters to the adults. Even if you wanted to do something for the General, it's not like you can do anything.
Very true.
Did I say something wrong? Again?
This me literally every time I try to comfort anybody. Husband. Hydrate. Okay. Please, March, just keep quiet. Fucking hell, savage. You're a real master of conversation.
Miss March is right. I don't have the skills to share the General's burdens at the moment.
Oh.
Still, I'll do my best.
He's
to follow his
trying.
Instructions.
Thank
Let's
you,
go.
love.
Once I've taken
Okay.
you to your
Love you.
accommodations, I
Kisses.
need to go to the Artisanship Commission to handle the IPC's protest.
Yay.
He
Oh,
looks
shit.
like he has a lot on his mind. We can't just let him go alone.
Yes, we can.
Why don't we accompany you to the Artisanship Commission?
Why do we have to do everything?
This is too much trouble. While I appreciate your kindness, dealing with the IPC's workers could be tricky.
Yeah, we know.
This will cause trouble for the Express.
No worries. We're pretty experienced in dealing with the IPC.
Mm-hmm.
You've heard of the 10 Stone Hearts? We've dealt with quite a few of them, right?
Yeah, we've dealt with a few of them. We've dealt with Adventurine, we've dealt with Topaz, now we've dealt with Jade. So, yeah, quite a few. I don't want to end up in an IPC lawsuit. Yeah, no thanks.
What's with you turning into a scaredy cat? I
Bitch!
didn't see you worrying about lawsuits when you wrecked that giant mech.
Well, since you're willing to help, I won't decline your kindness. Let's head to the Artisanship Commission and meet them.
Tawana. Why do we always have to get our nose involved with the IPC? Especially when it comes to like Yanqing. He needs to be able to deal with this sort of shit on his own. Shut the fuck up, March. Yeah, pretty much. Right, okay. So we need to go. No, that is the wrong button. We need to go down here. I don't want to do this.
Can I really reason with you Xianzhou people?
See?
I think I get it now. In your words, this is called looting a burning house, right?
Oh my
But
god.
I am trying to reason with you here.
Oh, I see. I see my girl. I see my gambling girl. Yes.
Toxic voice sounds familiar.
Oh, it's that
Haven't I heard it
prick.
before in Arum Alley?
We can fuck him up again.
You know what?
Oh,
This
it's
isn't
my
first time
lost.
dealing with the Skyfaring Commission. I can handle your unreasonable ways.
All right, you want to bark like a dog for me again?
IPC cargo? Isn't that going a bit too far?
I can deal with a barking dog again.
Just as I've said it many times already. Once we've inspected the cargo and completed the security check, you can be on your way. Is there something wrong with your ears, or is it just your brain?
Both when it comes to
I'm
Scott.
hearing you loud and clear. I'm thinking clear.
Merry
My
Birthmas,
answer is
thank
crystal
you.
clear. Not a chance.
I'm getting old. I don't like
Detaining
it.
my cargo, and I'll file a complaint directly with your general.
Do it. He's not going to do anything. Scott? Oh, did I just hear a dog barking?
You jerk. Who are you calling a dog? Wait,
Sorry, not much older than me. We're
why
both
are you
old.
here?
Honestly. Cheese is a baby, though.
Fan of the
Yes, he
Xianzhou,
is.
Are you? What terrible luck. Wherever you go, disasters aren't far behind.
Aren't you the guest from the Astral Express?
See?
What brings you and Yanqing to the Artisanship Commission?
We're busy on business, bitch. I'm literally, I love how this whole video is going to be just me trying to get this necklace on. Because it's one of those ones that comes as like a set of 3, all like pre-done. I don't want to put it on when it's like all tangled. But, problem is, this one's been sat in a jewelry box since the move. Oh gosh, yeah. Yep. Those are a nightmare. The problem is they look so good when they're on you, though. I think we've got it. Yeah, we got it. Okay, hold on. Oh, Grandma's here? Cunt, don't be mean. Right, okay, hold on. Oh, look at that. Got it done first time. Let's go. I know how to do my shit. I'm here to help Yanqing sort out the trouble caused by the IPC.
Trouble caused by the IPC? I'd say it's caused by the Skyfaring Commission.
Look at that. Now I look like a fancy bitch.
This IPC worker before. I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing.
We made him bark like a dog. Let's bloody go.
I was sent here to deal with the IPC protests in Mashikwe. What's going on here?
As you know, this IPC transport ship was attacked by the Borisin
Yeah.
and rescued by the Juming's diplomatic ship. Then the Cloud Knights were instructed to bring it back to the dock for repairs and inspections. And this is Mr. Scott, the person in charge of this transport ship.
So, you're Scott.
Ask him where the fuck you are. I will give you all the deets.
Weren't you kicked off the Lafu before? Why did you come back?
Cause he's an idiot.
Like I wanted to come back. I thought I'd just dock at the harbor for repairs and leave this forsaken place for good. Little did I know, as soon as the ship entered the harbor, a bunch of Cloud Knights showed up and snatched all our cargo from the hold.
That sounds like a you
What do
problem.
you mean by snatched? I've told you 1,000,000 times.
That's just gonna be me waiting for law. For real though, how have you been, Gertie? I have been so stressed. It's not funny at all.
Craftsmen. It's obvious you're trying to steal the IPC's patented technology.
The IPC are idiots. Okay, so just to give you guys a quick rundown of what's been going on since you guys last heard from me. My job is stressing me out because I'm doing the work of like 20 people for the pay of 1. We've had a colleague off on annual leave all week, so it was just me and one other girl doing the whole job, and it was the busiest week we've ever had on record. Then me and Kate have been broke, as always, and also trying to keep up with YouTube. So nothing out of the usual, really, and I got something in my eye. Ah!
Listen here.
Right.
Firstly, the Skyfaring Commission detected dangerous items that could possibly be weapons in your cargo hold. That's why they called me here, to double check.
Ow.
Secondly, where the heck did you get the idea that I'm a shady craftsman?
He's the IPC.
Even if there are dangerous items, what do they have to do with you? It's not even being shipped to the Lafu. We'll just fix the ship and be on our way.
Yeah, but it still touched Lawfu's soil, though.
But you'll have to stay in the port for several days before your ship is repaired and you can take off again. How can we just leave unchecked items sitting here?
True.
I understand, but we don't need to disassemble the cargo if it's just a security check, right?
In most cases, we don't. However, our scans discovered that the cargo doesn't only contain machinery, but also some substance that resembles biological tissue.
What the fuck have they done?
Biological
Ow,
tissue?
my eye's turning red.
Does this crate contain living things?
Like what, a fucking puppy?
I'm afraid we'll need to wait for the Alchemy Commission for further confirmation. In any case, according to our regulations, we need to unseal one of the crates for further examination.
Kick Scott on the balls, I want to.
Specialist has been hindering us on the grounds of patent secrecy.
The Alliance's regulations on biological products are very strict.
Ow,
Without
my
further
eye.
inspection, there is no way for the Skyfaring Commission to release the cargo.
Oh, really? Fine. If anyone lays a finger on that shipment, they'll have me to deal with. It doesn't matter if it's mechanical or biological. It's none of your business. I'm filing a complaint against the
Go wash your eye then, goober.
Ridiculous regulation.
There's no point in me washing it out, though, because I've got nothing to wash it out
Mr. Scott seems
with.
stubborn and difficult to persuade. Honestly, I really don't want to have a vicious confrontation with the IPC.
Get me involved, I'll have an argument with him. Well, I know a thing or two about convincing Scott.
I heard how you helped Aramali. The IPC representative back then was Mr. Scott.
BRB
right?
stealing your Kafka?
Since you've dealt with him
Bruh!
before, it looks like
I need to
have
actually
rely
work on my
you
Kafka, to
again.
be fair.
What are you guys whispering about over there? Just hurry up and give us back our cargo.
Go away, Scott. No one cares about you. Help Yanqing debate with the IPC staff. Oh, here we bloody go. At the end of negotiation, if your morale was higher or is higher than or equal to your opponent's, it's considered a successful negotiation. Okay. A different outcome, which can be either decrease or increase or decrease. Yep. Ow, my. Okay. That seems simple enough.
As I recall, this guy won't listen to reason and can only be persuaded with intimidation. But he does seem
This
to
is
follow
cool.
rules to some extent. Let's use that against him.
Speaking of regulations, we have our own laws and regulations too. According to Article 4 of the Xianzhou Alliance IPC Trade Consensus, the Alliance and IPC shall never infringe on each other's intellectual property rights.
Make proposals from the legal perspective. Start by making him uncomfortable. Use Yanqing's identity to intimidate him or remind him of his embarrassing past. Let's use Yanqing here.
Back in Arum Alley, you were dealing with civilian merchants where you could use the IPC's name to scare them. But this time, the Cloud Knight Lieutenant standing before you represents the will of Luofu's general and won't be intimidated by your words.
Of course. I'm sure we both want a peaceful resolution.
Yeah, that's true. Of course, I want things to be resolved peacefully, but aren't we getting stuck in rigid formalities here? Even if we set aside the secrecy of intellectual property, these prototypes built by the Intelligentsia Guild are incredibly valuable, beyond your wildest imagination. If anything goes wrong, you won't be able to pay for it even.
Fuck you, Scott. Okay, I'm not sure how to pronounce this name, but welcome on in. Yeah, okay, what's your point? Just skip the reasoning part and resort to good old violence? I fucking wish. Assure him that you will proceed with caution, pay with compensation. Skyfaring Commission can pay. Okay, thanks, Cheese. Thanks for dealing with it, you absolute beauty. Oh. Oh dear. Right, okay. Assure him that you'll proceed with caution. I want to go 1, but at the same time, let's go 4.
Can you give us an exact amount, Mr. Scott? If there's any damage after the inspection, the Express... I mean, the Skyfaring Commission will compensate you.
Damn, he beat me to it. I mean, Kate, there's one thing you can beat, and Cheese's speed, unfortunately, was not one of them. Sorry if I suddenly disappear, by the way. I'm drawing at the moment. Also, Kate, if you really want to come up here and tell me otherwise, you know where I am.
The Skyfaring Commission. Yeah, they will compensate you.
Oi, what? I didn't say anything.
The damage is submitted.
I don't doubt the financial strength of the Skyfaring Commission. However, this is not just about money. Besides, cargo on this transport vessel belongs to the Intelligentsia Guild. If you want to inspect the cargo, shouldn't you at least call in a member of the Intelligentsia Guild to be present?
Try to resolve this using the IPC. Let's just say an extensive connections.
Pretty tight with Dr. Ratio from the Intelligentsia Guild. Almost like family. Doesn't that make me practically a member of the Intelligentsia Guild too?
What's all this nonsense? Even if you were married to him, you still couldn't represent the Intelligentsia Guild.
I mean, don't give me ideas.
We both need to follow the regulations, because that's how the IPC and the Xianzhou operate, right? As an IPC worker, I have to abide by its regulations. If I make an exception and allow you to inspect the cargo, it'll spell disaster for me.
That sounds like a you problem. These Xianzhou people are just following their own rules as well.
Everyone has their own set of rules. Now that you're on their turf, shouldn't you follow their rules too?
Yeah, I get it. I know I'm on the Xianzhou, but if I violate the IPC regulations, I'll be in deep trouble when I get back.
Scott, how about you abide by these nuts?
You guys sure know how to argue your case.
Yeah, I know. I know how to make you bark like a dog, too.
I'll allow you to do the security inspection. It's just that, I need some time to sort things out. This is a big deal. Let me talk to headquarters first.
Sus.
So, Mr. Scott, Are you just stalling for time and planning to leave the Xianzhou as soon as your ship is repaired? To avoid the Skyfaring Commission's inspection?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, IPC staff are free to come and go, as long as they don't break any laws.
Yeah, you've got some insight there. Who are you again?
I think it's that voice says. Oh! Lingsha!
To introduce myself, I'm Lingsha, Cauldron Master and head of the Alchemy Commission.
Oh, she's pretty. She's pretty.
Could she be?
Yeah, she's the new Cauldron Master assigned here from the Xianzhou Zhuming.
Oh, she's so pretty.
I received a report from the Artisanship Commission about cargo containing.
What's up with everyone stealing my old hair color, bro?
It said they needed help from the.
I miss
Alchemy
having red
Commission.
hair. I just look like a bloody.
So I came myself.
Just saying, by the way, guys, I was out the other day and I got called MILF. So that was not exactly the funnest experience.
It's fine, Mr. Scott. If you really don't want your cargo to be inspected, it doesn't matter.
Why not?
It doesn't matter? How can you say that?
Why are you being so nice all of a sudden? Well, since you're not going to check it, I'll take this crate and be on my way. Is that okay with everyone?
Oh, also, man, the reason I'm stealing your Kafka so I can finish leveling my Gallagher. Okay, fair.
Not only this sample, but all the goods on the transport ship are yours to keep. Like I said, we won't inspect them.
Wait a minute!
Well, that's more like it. If only the young displayed a more reasonable attitude.
What is he? One of the
could have sidestepped
boomers?
that altercation just now.
Oh, he's 100% a boomer.
Our ship will leave in a few days once the engines are repaired.
Oh, please tell me I can kick his ass.
Your ship can leave whenever you want, but I'm afraid I can't say the same for your cargo. According to
Oh.
the import and export regulations signed between the Xianzhou and IPC, all biological shipments can only leave the port when they have confirmed to be of no threat, or when all biological activity expires. Since we can't determine if your shipment is safe for the environment, I guess we'll have to wait for its biological activity to expire. Let me check the previous cases. Normally, it'll only take around 47 star calendar years.
Only 47 years?
Remember, the Xianzhou 47 years is nothing to them.
Why so surprised? You're still young and full of energy. I'm pretty sure you'll live a few more decades. Have some confidence in yourself.
Fucking hell.
Ha! Typical of a long-life species. Your words are dripping with sarcasm. While you may not care about time, I do. I'll be demanding double compensation from the Skyfaring Commission for every minute wasted.
Oh, I so want to kick this guy's ass. So badly.
Sure thing, Mr. Scott. You seem pretty confident that your career and life will last long enough to witness this victory unfold.
Step aside, guys. Let them do the inspection.
But, Mr. Scott...
Come on, we're already in enough trouble. Just let them do the security inspection. And if needed, I can always grovel before the Intelligentsia Guild later. I'm just using my head for what it's apparently good for, right?
Barking like a dog. Thanks, bro. At least you've wised it up for once.
Well, honestly, at least you're not as annoying as that woman.
That's it. That's a compliment.
Just get on with the inspection. Don't act all chummy with me now that you've got your way.
Well, I did get my way, and I'm very happy.
This lady is really something else.
She's badass. And I like it.
Is this the IPC product?
Oh.
Listen up. Any damages caused by inspections will be filed with the IPC.
Turn it off.
Oh, shit. Oh, we get to beat this thing up. Okay, we can do this. When an ally is inflicted with Terror Grip, attacking the caster of Terror Grip once can dispel the Terror Grip. When Terror Grip ends, if the caster of Terror Grip is not attacked to dispel Terror Grip, then the affected ally will fall into a terrified state and will be unable to perform actions. Well, that's just bullshit.
Oh, how unexpected. That was a surprise.
Ow!
Just in time.
Well, let's deal with this bloody idiot. Welcome to the new effect. Fucking bunch of bullshit, honestly. Nice. I don't like that mechanic.
Were you seriously planning to leave this stuff unchecked at the dock for days? That's way too dangerous.
And this is why they check their cargo, you idiot.
I had no idea about it. You must have accidentally triggered the cargo's defense program.
I don't think trying to shift the blame is a wise choice.
You tell them, Don Hong. You fucking tell them.
But seriously, I don't know why that thing suddenly started moving. I swear on the Amber Lord.
Bark like a dog again, and maybe I'll believe you.
Enough. Miss Shikwe, please escort our IPC guests to the Skyfaring Commission.
I'm on it. Please follow me, Mr. Scott.
Maybe you should take your sunglasses off.
Gentlemen, our preliminary inspection shows that there is indeed hidden biological tissues inside. Just like the craftsman feared.
So have you called the YouTube good boys and good girls yet? Oh yeah, I forgot to do that. So both YouTube boys and YouTube girls are good boys and good girls. Happy?
Can't even tell if it's ingenium or biological in nature.
Shit. Why do you say that?
The core of this device is what they call wetware in industry slang. To put it simply, this machine operates with a kind of biological nerve as its control center.
I'll take some samples for the alchemist to analyze and figure out where the biological tissue comes from.
Oh god.
Why would the Intelligentsia Guild use such unethical technology? Perhaps they're trying to create a new weapon?
Whatever the reason is, it's probably why the Borisin attacked the ship.
What if they've taken the tissue from the Borisin?
No wonder the IPC were trying to obstruct our inspection. I'll contact the Ten Lords Commission and ask the judges to come and give their final verdict on this. According to our rules, all prisoners and weapons involving dangerous creatures must be taken to the shackling prison for further sentencing. After all, it's the safest place on the Wafu.
Is it though?
As for you, Mr. Craftsman, please go with the Cloud Knights and explain the situation to the judge.
After a while, everyone disperses and goes their own way.
I had a feeling that the IPC members would cause trouble, but I didn't think they'd be this tricky. Thanks for your help, Miss Lingsha.
I should thank you for saving my life. Your sword skills were impressive. Taking down that big guy.
She's gorgeous, though.
Retainers were all burly martial masters. I didn't expect Yenjing to be so...
Cute, immature, young. Young.
Yeah, exactly.
Ningxia's hot? Yeah, she is.
Talented. As for you, you must be the guests from the Astral Express, right?
What's up?
Saving the Lafu from that crisis. It's so impressive.
It wasn't a big deal. Really.
It's still early. So why don't we get some tea at the Alchemy Commission?
Yes!
We can discuss your suggestions for revitalizing the commission.
Right, hold on. There you go.
I'd be happy to accept your invitation.
And you three are coming too, right?
Do I have a choice? Also, have you played Zone Zero yet? Yes, and the playthrough that I've gotten up to is currently on YouTube. I'm gonna play more tomorrow. March, you stood there and watched. You didn't do anything.